Thank you and good morning. Looking across the room this morning, I'm delighted to see so many different organisations and individuals coming together to support a yes vote on an issue which there is hardly a family in Ireland that is unaffected, the issue of civil marriage equality. As a mother and a grandmother, it makes me optimistic that the grassroots campaign for marriage equality is being joined by so many who are calling for a yes vote. I'm optimistic for two reasons. Firstly, a yes will allow my partner and I of 30 years, and many others like us, to share in the freedom to marry. Some of us have lived most of our lives without this freedom. It will mean a great deal to couples like us that our relationships can be fully, equally recognised. Secondly, for my grandson and for all of our children and grandchildren, a yes will mean they get to grow up in an Ireland where the freedom to marry is available to all citizens without discrimination. But we can't do this on our own. The campaign for civil marriage equality launching today is a call to join with us. Join with the Yes Equality groups, which have started already in dozens of communities, urban and rural, including Cork, Donegal, Drogheda, Portlaoise, Sligo, Wexford, Waterford, Kerry, and across Dublin and Galway. Let May 22nd be our day, the Irish People's Day. We as a country have been through very tough times in the recent past, but we are moving out of the shadows, and the marriage equality movement is asking all of you to come with us as we move forward. Let us share the freedom to marry. This is what a yes vote will mean. The campaign will be won by putting forward arguments supporting the freedom to marry for all citizens. It will be about reassuring those who are married that sharing this freedom takes nothing away from existing marriages. Rather, it strengthens the institution of marriage itself, a foundational institution which we value. As we've already seen this morning, it will be about telling stories of why marriage matters. It will be about citizens having conversations, talking to other citizens about the importance of the freedom to marry. Glen, ICCL and Marriage Equality have been working together since the Constitutional Convention in 2013 to build the infrastructure to coordinate this campaign. We worked to encourage voter registration so that all those eligible to vote will be registered. Our Register to Vote campaign got over 40,000 new names onto the electoral register. Our Pledge to Vote initiative continues this voter mobilisation. This work asking people to pledge now that they will vote on May 22nd. We are very committed to the idea that this is a proposal to be put to the people and upon which we hope the majority of Irish voters will exercise their right to vote. This really is a people's referendum, born of the Constitutional Convention, agreed to by the elected representatives of the people and to be decided by the people ourselves on May 22nd. We're launching today because we have already over 30 Yes Equality local groups with local coordinators and committees across the country, from Longford to Roscommon and Meath to Mullingar, Bantry to Ballymun and Tramore and Tala. More are starting daily. A full list is live now online on our Yes Equality map. Just by clicking on the map at yesequality.ie, people can get involved at the most local level to start the conversations on why marriage matters. More groups are springing up every day, all willing and ready to start conversations on why a yes vote on May 22nd is so important for Ireland. You see, attempts have been made to frame this debate as if it's about people with family values, versus the rest of us. Nothing could be further from the truth. A yes to gain the freedom to marry because we are family and we value marriage and the security and constitutional protection it uniquely has in Ireland. We are the Family Values Campaign. We value commitment, we value family security, and we are fiercely protective of all our children and grandchildren. These are the family values of the campaign for civil marriage equality. And we ask to share the freedom to marry because we value marriage and know its significance. This is the point of our campaign. Civil marriage equality. There is no issue or challenge to church marriages, nor any obligation on churches to marry lesbian and gay couples. The rules for these organisations are untouched by a yes vote. Indeed, it's heartening to see so many faith-based groups and individuals from major churches coming out for a yes vote, because they see the issue as an equality and social justice issue and a matter of fairness. They see the love of lesbian and gay people and their families as deserving of the respect and support available to everyone else. We're also seeing the emergence, and it's very evident here today, of huge cross-sectoral support. A wave of support from the faith-based groups I've mentioned, to the many trade unionists and trade unions who are pledging support, to the host of political parties who are all in favour of a yes vote. But this is the people's referendum, not the politicians' referendum. We see teachers, doctors, lawyers, hairdressers and sportsmen and sportswomen are amongst those calling for a yes. This is no small minority group calling for a yes. This is the launch of a mainstream, all-Ireland, cross-sectoral civil society movement for marriage equality, which is asking our families, neighbours and friends to engage in conversations and come with us, vote with us on May 22nd to allow everyone the freedom to marry the person they love. We have gay and straight allies, initiatives like Straight Up for Equality or Vote With Us, where people are taking their own photographs and making their own short videos saying why they are voting yes. If you get a chance to watch one this week, I would advise you look at Paddy and Bridget on the vote. They've been married for 50 years. They're committed Catholics and they're calling for a yes vote for their own children, for their own grandchildren, but most movingly for the children of the other mothers and fathers in Ireland whom they've never met, but they really want their children to be able to grow up in a country where they can get married to the person they love. It's a powerful video. Have a look at it. There are over 200 of these videos already available to view. People, both known and unknown, are uploading their short videos saying why they are voting with us on May 22nd. This spontaneous explosion of support of individuals and organisations across Ireland is hugely empowering and is evidence that Irish society, in all its diversity, is coming together with us to stand on the bridge of equality, the bridge that unites us. Yes Equality, the campaign for civil marriage equality, has opened offices in Clarendon Street in Dublin. We have 5 full-time staff and 5 volunteers in the office, supporting the coordination of the Yes Equality network nationwide. We're registered with the Standards and Public Offices Commission, and we are fundraising now for a yes win in the referendum. We are open for business. So, to conclude then, there are three asks I have of you this morning. Firstly, I want to ask you to start your conversations with your family and friends and speak to each other about why marriage matters and why a pledge to vote yes is a positive vote for our children and grandchildren. Secondly, we really need funds. We have €60,000 of a fund in the bank account. We reckon we need another 250,000 to be able to resource our supporters to canvass and inform the public about the key issues at stake. We want to print more leaflets, have posters, give out badges, and if possible have a national bus campaign. But this will all depend on funds. So I'm asking you directly to donate on the Yes Equality website or fundraise for us in your community. And thirdly, I want you to locate or create your own Yes Equality group. Get engaged and get involved. This is the people's referendum. Starting these conversations will be the single most important tool in this campaign as we ask for the people's support to vote with us so we can share in the freedom to marry. Yes Equality, the campaign for civil marriage equality, is now formally launched.